As we journey through life, particularly in the ages of 70 to 80, we find ourselves settling into a unique rhythm. We've gathered wisdom from years of experiences, learned to navigate the complexities of relationships, and, perhaps most importantly, come to understand that some things are simply better left unsaid. Privacy, especially for seniors in the United States, becomes ever more essential as we grow older. Certain aspects of life, when kept private, not only safeguard our dignity, but also preserve our peace of mind. It's about holding on to what matters most, without the need to broadcast every detail to the world. In this extended reflection, we'll dive deep into the 9 secrets that should never be revealed. These insights will help you maintain autonomy, protect your reputation, and live with grace and dignity as you move through your golden years. If you're interested in exploring these secrets and more wisdom for a fulfilling life as you age, make sure to subscribe to the Sodic Rise Up channel. We'll guide you through the steps to maintain your independence, strength, and peace of mind in your later years. And don't forget to like this video and leave a comment. Your engagement helps us create better content tailored just for you. One age beyond just a number. Have you ever felt that your age influences how others perceive or interact with you? It's quite common, especially as we age, for people to use age as a conversation starter, often asking, "How old are you now?" in a casual or well-meaning way. In a society that tends to celebrate youth and vitality, such questions can seem harmless at first. But as we step into our later years, revealing our age becomes more of a sensitive subject. While many of us like to think that age is just a number, disclosing it can lead to assumptions that go beyond the surface about your health, your abilities, and even your future. So, why might it be beneficial to keep your age private as you grow older? The answer lies in something many people face, yet don't always talk about: ageism. Ageism is a real and significant issue in today's society, especially in the United States. Even though there are laws that protect against age-based discrimination, subtle forms of bias can still creep into our daily interactions. People may unconsciously change the way they treat you based on knowing your age. Have you ever noticed someone offering you unsolicited advice about your health or lifestyle once they learn your age? Or perhaps they begin to question your abilities, whether it's assuming you're less capable physically, mentally, or technologically, just because of the number tied to your name. The most painful assumption, though, may come when people start treating you as if your time is running out, assuming you are nearing the end of your life journey. These unconscious biases can be limiting and hurtful, even if they are not intended to be. But here's the thing: life isn't measured by numbers. It's not the years that matter, but the richness of your experiences, the strength of your health, and the quality of your mindset. Longevity is unpredictable, and obsessing over age can create unnecessary anxiety, both for you and for those around you. When we allow ourselves and others to focus on age, we may inadvertently start thinking more about how much time we think we have left, rather than enjoying the present and making the most of the life we have. By choosing to keep your age private, you're making a conscious decision to live life on your own terms. This allows you to protect yourself from the subtle pressures or expectations that can come with revealing your age. It gives you the freedom to define yourself by your passions, your health, and your achievements, rather than by a number that society might use to place limitations on you. Have you ever noticed a change in how others treat you when they find out your age? It can be surprising how quickly assumptions form, even among well-meaning friends or family members. But by keeping your age under wraps, you retain control over how people perceive and interact with you, allowing them to focus on who you are rather than how old you are. 2. Money matters. The power of financial privacy. Have you ever felt that discussing your finances could change how others see you? Money is an unavoidable part of life, yet it remains one of the most delicate topics to navigate. As we enter our golden years, our financial situation may be well established or still evolving. Whether you've built substantial wealth or prefer to live a more modest lifestyle, maintaining financial privacy becomes increasingly important. But why is it so crucial to keep your financial details under wraps? Consider the strain that money can place on relationships with friends and family. Revealing your financial status, whether it's substantial or limited, can lead to unexpected consequences such as jealousy, exploitation, or even resentment. Have you ever noticed how conversations shift once financial matters come to light? On one hand, if you openly share your wealth, others may start to treat you differently. They may expect you to pay for outings, lend money, or even invest in their ventures. On the other hand, if you're facing financial challenges, you might experience pity, or worse, be judged for what others perceive as poor decisions. These dynamics can strain relationships and create uncomfortable situations. How have these dynamics affected your relationships in the past? In a society where success is often measured by financial prosperity, keeping your economic situation private is a way to maintain dignity and independence. After all, your true worth isn't defined by your bank account, but by your actions, values, and how you treat those around you. Have you ever felt a sense of liberation by choosing to keep your financial affairs private? Moreover, protecting your financial privacy shields you from the unfair judgments that often arise from others' perceptions of your wealth or lack thereof. There's an old saying, money talks, but wealth whispers, and this sentiment becomes especially true as we age. Whether you're enjoying financial abundance or living more modestly, keeping your financial matters to yourself allows you the freedom to live on your own terms, free from external pressures and assumptions. How do you balance financial transparency with personal privacy? While there may be moments where transparency is necessary, maintaining a level of discretion ensures that your life is defined by what truly matters, your values, character, and relationships, rather than by others' expectations or judgments about your financial status. Ultimately, true wealth isn't measured by material possessions, but by how we live and the respect we earn from those around us. By safeguarding your financial privacy, you empower yourself to lead a life driven by your values and experiences, free from the constraints of societal expectations. 3. Family secrets, the sanctuary of home. Have you ever wondered what secrets might be hidden behind your neighbor's perfectly manicured lawn? Every household has its own story, with hidden chapters and untold moments. But should they stay hidden? Let me paint you a picture. Think of the Johnson family down the street. From the outside, they seem picture-perfect, but behind closed doors, a complex web of relationships is unfolding, just like in any family. As we enter life's golden years, family ties become our anchor, our lifeline. Yet, as we all know, they're not always smooth sailing. Remember when Uncle Bob and Aunt Sarah didn't speak for an entire year? Family feuds can be as bitter as day-old coffee. But here's the thing, they're best kept private. You might wonder why. Well, imagine if the whole neighborhood knew about that Thanksgiving disaster of '98. It would be like hanging your dirty laundry out for everyone to see, and that's something none of us want. Keeping family matters under wraps isn't just about saving face. It's an act of love. It's a silent promise to our loved ones, saying, "I've got your back through thick and thin." After all, who needs the judgmental eyes of Mrs. Gossip Pants from across the street? She might create opinions based on half-truths, and those stories rarely capture the whole picture. As the candles multiply on our birthday cakes, we often find ourselves looking back on family memories. Maybe there's a part of you that wishes you had patched things up with your sister sooner, or spent more time with Grandpa while you had the chance. That's the beauty of keeping family secrets. Protecting them creates space for second chances. It allows for healing and reconciliation without the whole world looking on, without the pressure of judgment from those who don't know the full story. So next time you feel tempted to spill the beans about Cousin Eddie's latest mishap, ask yourself, is it worth risking the sanctuary of your family home? Sharing every little detail might feel like venting, but it could weaken the bond that holds your family together. Now let's shift gears and talk about something we all face as we gracefully age: our health. Remember when a scraped knee was our biggest concern? Oh, how times have changed. Just as we protect our families from unnecessary outside scrutiny, it's also important to approach our health with the same care and thoughtfulness. As we grow older, what we choose to share and with whom becomes more meaningful than ever. 4. Medications. Health is personal. These days, our medicine cabinets might resemble a small pharmacy more than a simple shelf of essentials. But should we really be broadcasting our daily pill count to the world? Hold that thought for a moment. Imagine you're at your weekly bridge game, and suddenly everyone's an expert on your cholesterol levels. Sound familiar? While it can be tempting to share every ache, pain, and medical update, keeping your health matters private can truly be a game changer. Why? Well, for starters, it spares you from becoming the unwilling recipient of every piece of unsolicited advice or bizarre remedy your well-meaning friends stumble upon. Have you tried rubbing potato skins on your joints, Martha? No thanks, Susan. But there's more to it than just dodging questionable health tips. By keeping your medical matters close to your chest, you're sending a powerful message: I'm more than my medical chart. You're not just a list of conditions or medications. You're a person with stories to tell, jokes to crack, and life to live. Your health isn't the sum of your identity, and you shouldn't feel defined by it. So the next time someone casually asks about your doctor's appointment, remember, your health is your business. You have the right to decide who gets to know and who doesn't. After all, aren't there better things to talk about than blood pressure readings and prescription dosages? Here's something to think about. How do you balance being open with loved ones while maintaining your privacy about health matters? It's a delicate dance, isn't it? There's no rule book, but finding that balance allows you to protect your dignity while sharing what feels right. In the end, whether it's family drama or personal health, some things are best kept under wraps. This isn't about secrecy. It's about safeguarding the dignity of yourself and those you love. So here's to the art of discretion. After all, a little mystery keeps life interesting, doesn't it? Fifth, sexuality. Intimacy is sacred. Sexuality is an essential aspect of the human experience, and it certainly doesn't fade with age. In fact, for many, intimacy takes on deeper meaning as they grow older. Relationships often mature, leading to profound emotional and physical connections. However, in a society that tends to overlook or even stigmatize the sexual lives of older adults, discussing intimacy can feel like walking through a minefield. Despite societal taboos, it's crucial to recognize that sexual desire and the need for intimacy are natural, no matter your age. For some, these experiences grow more meaningful over time as relationships evolve and deepen. However, sharing too much about your sexual life or romantic relationships can lead to misunderstandings, judgment, or inappropriate assumptions from others. It's easy for people to misinterpret or trivialize these deeply personal aspects of life. That's why it's essential to keep your intimate life private, not because there's anything shameful about it, but because intimacy is deeply personal. The bond you share with your partner is sacred. Revealing too much about your private life can strip away the special connection and vulnerability that intimacy nurtures. After all, intimacy isn't just about physical desire. It's about connection, trust, and love, elements that are best preserved when kept between you and your partner. As we age, our needs and desires may shift, but one thing remains constant: the importance of respect and discretion. By maintaining privacy around your intimate life, you protect the sanctity of your relationships and ensure that your personal experiences remain your own. There's strength in keeping certain things just for you and your partner, a way of preserving the depth and uniqueness of the bond you've built together. 6. Charity. The quiet power of giving. Charitable giving is one of the most rewarding and fulfilling acts of kindness we can engage in throughout our lives. Whether it's donating money to a cause, volunteering your time, or offering support to a loved one in need, giving back to the community allows us to make a positive impact on the world around us. However, there is a significant difference between giving out of a genuine desire to help others and giving with the intent to be noticed or recognized. So why is it important to keep your charitable acts private? Publicly announcing your generosity can sometimes be perceived as self-serving, as though you're seeking praise or validation for your contributions. While it's natural to feel proud of helping others, announcing your charitable acts can unintentionally shift the focus away from those you're trying to help and make it more about how others perceive your kindness. This can diminish the true essence of giving. Additionally, sharing the details of your charitable efforts can put undue pressure on those around you. Friends or family members may feel obligated to give in a similar way, even if they aren't in a position to do so. Keeping your acts of kindness private allows others the freedom to give at their own capacity without feeling pressured or compared. There's also a certain dignity in giving quietly, without the need for recognition or applause. When you give in secret, the act becomes entirely about the recipient and the positive difference you're making in their life. It shifts the focus from your role as the giver to the impact your contribution is having on the cause or individual. Moreover, maintaining the privacy of your charitable acts respects the dignity of those you help. Not everyone wants to be seen as a recipient of charity, and by keeping your donations or support private, you allow them to maintain their pride and autonomy. Whether you're donating to a large organization or supporting someone on a more personal level, discretion allows the act of kindness to remain focused on the recipient's well-being rather than public acknowledgement. Ultimately, the best charity is often the one that goes unnoticed. When you give without the need for recognition, you're giving in its purest form, an act of selflessness that prioritizes the well-being of others above all else. 7. Honor, protecting your reputation. Honor and dignity take on even greater significance as we age. By the time we reach our 50s and 60s, we've likely accomplished many things: raising a family, building a career, contributing to our communities, and shaping our identities through these life experiences. However, constantly speaking about our accomplishments or seeking recognition for them can undermine the very honor we've worked so hard to build. In American culture, there's a delicate balance between celebrating successes and coming across as boastful. While it's natural to take pride in what you've achieved, continually highlighting those achievements can make others feel uncomfortable or even envious. It's a reminder that honor is not something built through words, but through actions. True honor comes from a place of humility. It's about understanding your worth and the impact of your efforts without needing to broadcast them to the world. Humility allows your actions to speak for themselves, and this quiet confidence commands respect. By keeping certain aspects of your life, whether it's your personal successes, achievements, or contributions, private, you protect your dignity. You allow others to appreciate and respect you for who you are as a person, rather than simply for what you've accomplished. Living with honor means recognizing that the value of your life's work doesn't need to be constantly highlighted to be appreciated. By embracing modesty and letting your character shine through, you cultivate a deeper sense of respect from those around you, ensuring that your legacy is one of integrity and grace. 8. Insults, letting go of past hurts. Throughout life, we all encounter moments of insult, humiliation, or hurt, experiences that can leave lasting emotional scars. These painful moments often linger, replaying in our minds and shaping how we view ourselves and the world around us. Yet, holding on to these insults or repeatedly sharing them with others can prevent true healing. It perpetuates feelings of anger or resentment, keeping the pain alive rather than allowing it to fade. As we grow older, letting go of past hurts becomes even more important. Carrying the weight of old grievances can hold us back from finding peace and living fully in the present. Holding on to these negative experiences doesn't just impact our emotional health, it makes it harder to find the happiness and contentment that life still has to offer. By choosing to keep these painful experiences private, you give yourself the space to heal in your own time, without the added pressure of others' opinions, judgments, or unsolicited advice. This personal, internal process of healing allows you to work through the pain on your own terms, giving you control over how you process and release it. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or pretending the hurt didn't happen. Instead, it means making a conscious choice not to let those past insults define your present or your future. By keeping those moments to yourself, you protect your mental and emotional well-being. You create a path forward that allows for growth, resilience, and inner peace, free from the burdens of the past. 9. Mantra, the strength of personal belief. A mantra is much more than just a spiritual phrase. It can be any personal belief, philosophy, or guiding principle that helps you navigate life's ups and downs. Whether it's a religious prayer, a daily affirmation, or a simple personal motto, your mantra is something deeply personal and unique to you. It serves as an internal compass, guiding you through challenges and offering strength when you need it most. While sharing your mantra with others can be tempting, especially if it has helped you overcome tough times, it's essential to remember that not everyone will fully understand or appreciate your beliefs. Revealing your mantra might unintentionally dilute its power, making it feel less meaningful to you. By keeping your personal beliefs private, you retain control over the principles that give you comfort and clarity. These beliefs belong solely to you, and their strength comes from the solace and focus they provide during challenging moments. Ultimately, life is a delicate balance between what we choose to share with others and what we keep to ourselves. For those in their later years, privacy becomes increasingly valuable, helping to preserve dignity, autonomy, and peace of mind. The 9 secrets we've discussed: age, money, family matters, medications, sexuality, charity, honor, insults, and personal beliefs are some of the most personal aspects of life. By keeping these things private, you protect your well-being and maintain control over your narrative. As you continue on your journey through life, remember that wisdom often lies in silence. What we choose not to reveal can be just as powerful, if not more so, than what we openly share with the world. By holding on to these 9 secrets, you empower yourself to live a life that is authentic and deeply fulfilling. Thank you for watching the entire video. If these stories resonated with you and you found them inspiring, please comment with the number 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback is incredibly valuable to us. Thank you for taking the time to join us. If you enjoyed this content, please like and comment with a loving 2. And if you didn't, feel free to heart and comment with a 7. Don't forget to subscribe to Sadiq Rise Up to continue exploring more videos on our channel.